Let's check on the status of a couple ride closures. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and this is our weekly Islands of Adventure update video. But first, let's see what's happening here in City Walk. Let's start with the security hub, where they have a large structure being constructed. Part of this is a very large video screen, which they've had something like that here in the past. But the other half of this, I believe, is going to be a Universal Visa card sales desk. And then the other major project happening in City Walk is the construction of the Epic Universe Preview Center, which we can see right now a lot of work being done on the exterior, the facade of the Preview Center. Personally, I'm hoping to have this open by Memorial Day. Definitely want it open before the start of the summer crowds. And maybe the City Walk splash pad will be operating before the arrival of the summer crowds too. Universal has a little promotional board out here for Mother's Day, Sunday, May 12th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Vivo Italian Kitchen. Reservations recommended. Which reminds me, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Here's something I never see being used. There's a second level patio at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. I'm told it's only used during the busiest of the busy seasons, but I haven't seen it. But what you can do is, since there is a bar up here on the second level, you can grab a drink at the bar and walk it out to this patio and do some people watching here in City Walk. That seems like a great way to pass the time to me. Gratuitous shot of a water taxi passing by right before we head into Islands of Adventure. For those of you who like to take photos, you can get some interesting shots from the Hulk in the port of entry. Well, I'm here early enough this morning to see Shadow Monkey, Peter Porter. Good morning, Peter. It's been a while since I've price checked the express passes. $218 for the 2-park unlimited express pass. A little more than the last time I checked, but today is a Saturday. Despite having the brand new wait time signboard operating, Universal still has the temporary one over here, and it's the one being used. I don't drink a lot of adult beverages when visiting the theme park, so I'm not like up to date on all of the offerings, but I did find one the other day that I was unaware of. I'm going to share that a little bit later on, but along the way to get to that one, I'm going to see if they offer it at any other spots. First island of the day, Seuss Landing. I thought you would enjoy this shot of the High in the Sky trolley going by those funky looking palm trees. One of the closed rides that I wanted to give you a status update on is here in Seuss Landing. One Fish, Two Fish will not be reopened until May 25th. You will be able to ride it again on May 25th. So it should be reopened by the time kids are off for summer break. You know how over at Studios, Springfield has the big pink donut? Well, here at Snookers and Snookers Sweet Candy Cookers, they have for $10.99. It's not pink, but it is a big white icing donut. Here in the Mulberry Street store, gizmos, gadgets, goodies galore. Also something for Mother's Day. Mother of all things. Here is a very pretty blue. $33 for that shirt. Oh, a grandmother of all things. It is also $33. And for $17, a mother of all things mug. And for $33, this looks like a pajama shirt. Mother of all things, kind of a nighttime sleeping shirt. Kind of late in the game to be mentioning Mother's Day stuff, but it's not too late to mention teachers stuff as the school year is ending. Maybe you want to give your favorite teacher a t-shirt, teacher of all things, for $30. Or the red one, also $30. The mugs are $19. Into the Lost Continent, where I will be shocked if I have any updates for ya. Actually, I take that back. Right before we leave the Lost Continent, I will have something to show you. It's not an update, but how cute is the duck swimming around and walking around in here? I just had to take a moment and show you. Enjoy your day, fella. Oh my goodness. The one update I wanted to show you in here, I can't do it because the All Hallows Eve boutique is closed. Doesn't open until 11. Well, it's a good thing I had intended to pop over to studios today, because the thing I wanted to show you inside of the All Hallows Eve boutique is also at studios, so I'll get to it in a little bit. And just like that, we are through the Lost Continent and into Hogsmeade. Does not appear to be too crowded this morning. I'm here early enough today that the Three Broomsticks still serving breakfast. You can get a traditional English breakfast, a porridge breakfast, continental, American, or pancake breakfast. So I think for the first time in a while, Hogsmeade is free of construction walls. And none of the magical wand spots are jinxed. Wait time is listed. And I emphasize the word listed at 75 minutes. I bet you $1 to a donut. It really doesn't take that long. Boy, they're in a hurry. I must confess, I'm a little surprised the wait time for the Forbidden Journey is 35 minutes. I would have guessed about 15 or 20. Thus proving I'm not always a good guesser. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Well, the first signboard said 35 minutes, but the one closer to the ride says 50 minutes. I believe 50 minutes over 35 minutes. There's nothing new inside of the Jurassic Outfitters. Boy, do I need a new movie to come out for this. So I have some new merchandise to show you. But I do have a tip in here for you. Right after you enter into the store, they have these fans. They keep them on high, it seems like. Therefore, this is a very good spot to kind of cool off. And there's one on both sides, and it really is refreshing. So there you go, a secret spot to beat the heat. In Camp Jurassic, the Pteranodon Flyers still closed, and I did check the website before I came here this morning. They still do not have a reopening date listed for it. All of Islands of Adventure's water rides are open. All that like off-season maintenance has been completed. They're all ready for the summertime crowds. I think I'm going to have to change the nickname of this ride from Scream Splash Laugh to Scream Splash Laugh Scream Some More. Right by the T-Rex and Thunder Falls is Bone Chillin' Beverages. That adult beverage I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they also sell it here. I'll explain it when I get over to Toon Lagoon. Well, what do you know? That adult beverage is also offered here at the mess tent. But Frostbite Freezes is the place I first noticed it. They must do this everywhere they offer ices, because you get a frozen slush with alcohol, which would be vodka or rum. I realize this may be old news for a lot of you, but like I said, I don't drink a lot of adult beverages when I'm in the park, so now I'm just assuming anywhere they sell ices, you can get it spiked with some rum or vodka. Near Ripsaw Falls, construction walls. There used to be a food and beverage kiosk there. It looks like it's been completely torn down, but as Universal has been doing, I suspect a new fancy food and beverage kiosk will take its place with perhaps a bit of an update to the menu. They've done that in Marvel and at a few spots over in studios. I recently did a detailed video on Toon Lagoon. Food, fun, photos, shopping, everything you can do here. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. What are we, almost the midpoint of May? I'm still thinking before the year ends, Comic Strip Cafe will get a revised menu. The Midway games, the prizes, nothing new or nothing different from last week. Maybe one day Universal will do something with this amphitheater. I know from time to time team members do submit suggestions of what to do here, and maybe one day one of those suggestions would be initiated. Another location that sells the ices that you can mix in rum or vodka. How many years have I been missing this? Man, I was gonna go on Spider-Man, but it's 40 minutes. I keep forgetting I'm here on a Saturday, which will have elevated wait times. I'm walking around with my Tuesday wait times in my head. Over here by the arcade, we have Wolverine and Rogue, the superheroes who wear yellow. I guess this is where I need to be. Hold the phone, I have new information. Not every place that sells the icy will have the alcohol mix in. This one right here in Marvel does not. You cannot get an adult icy here. Maybe it's just too close to Storm Force. Universal doesn't want you adults slamming down your icy with alcohol, getting brain freeze, and then spinning around on Storm Force. That could result in a code V. Rolling into studios now. Now here's the thing I wanted to show you at the All Hallows Eve boutique, but I have mentioned it in a buy this or maybe that video. But for the summer tribute store, you can buy a video case with you on the cover, up to 4 people, or you can do your pet, as long as the pet is a full body picture of the pet. So you could go 3 people, 1 pet. But this is $90 and it includes shipping, and you get a video store membership card, and a pair of socks comes in the cassette. You can purchase that here at the Five and Dime or at the All Hallows Eve boutique in the Lost Continent. Here is the other ride closure status update I wanted to give you. E.T. Adventure is currently closed, but it will be reopened and available to ride on May 16th. And since I'm already over here by the E.T. attraction, take a look at the new E.T. entrance sign. Well, it's not all there yet, but you see the structure that's going to hold the sign. And now, in case you missed it, some of you may have seen these earlier in the week, some of you may not have. There's Maxie the taxi, but it seems like we're missing something. A friendly smile and a helpful voice appears to be missing. Over here outside of the Universal store, we have the Visa Center where you can apply for a Visa card. They also have the Universal Visa Lounge, which is located over here by guest services. Right there is your Universal Visa card lounge. However, not every Universal Visa card has access to it. They are offering 2 different types here. One comes with an annual fee. It is the one with the annual fee that gives you access to the lounge. I've seen pictures of the lounge, looks pretty nice, and now that I know only one version of that card gets access, a little more exclusive, isn't it? Now, I don't need any more lines of credit, so I don't think I'm ever gonna go in that lounge. Just one more thing about the lounge, or a few more things. Has water for you, some snacks, and it's open from 12 to 5 p.m. I did a live stream earlier at Islands of Adventure. Seemed pretty quiet over there, but over here it seems really, really quiet. Here on Hollywood Boulevard, Schwab's, the window at least, has a bit of a makeover for Coca-Cola. Apparently Coca-Cola just had its 138th anniversary, and they have a variety of Coke style floats in here now. It's not open yet, but trust me, look, here's the sign. Even served in a souvenir Coca-Cola cup. I'll give you a little closer look at the window display here with the Coca-Cola stuff on it. There you go. Not sure what time it opens, but it closes at 6 p.m. This whole section of Hollywood Boulevard will be made over for the summer tribute store. I'm sure it's going to go great. You know how I know? Look at that. Earl the Squirrel is supervising it. It's going to be awesome. The water fountain is back here in front of the Five and Dime, but is it cold? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Since I'm at the Five and Dime, I might as well show you a couple items here. Such as Thor's axe for, right on Essie, $325 for the axe. $325. Looking at the monsters in here reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights. Universal has had internal auditions. They have now opened up auditions to external candidates. So anyone can apply or audition to be a HHN actor now. Just a few weeks ago, we had a bunch of NBC Media Center people out here trying to rope people in to preview some shows and whatever in here. They're not here today. Why? Because today's a lower crowd day. They tend to invite people in on more crowded days. I've done this a couple times, earned a few different types of gift cards. So if you don't mind using some of your park day to do some of this stuff, you know, you might want to consider it for the gift card. It is a pretty unique experience. Like the time I did it, the last time I did it, which was years ago, like they had me all hooked up to different biometric readers and watching my eyes, which actors I was watching the most, and my heart rate and all that stuff. Very interesting process. DreamWorks Land. We know everything there is to know about this place now, including the opening date, June 14th. I think I will live stream opening day. It's already cooling misting season. It is 12:30, the heart of lunch hour. Dun, 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 dun. And no one is in line for the tacos. Lard Lad is looking sharp. Did they give him a new paint job and I didn't notice? Just like the taco truck, no one in line for Lard Lad donuts either. Over here at Duff's Brewery, I'm gonna do something you cannot do in the pass holder lounge. Aren't I just a pain in the... For this first week of May, temperatures have been upper 80s, low 90s, and we haven't been getting any rain. The afternoon showers should be starting next month in June. Well, I just told you how hot it's been. I might as well tell you the best air conditioning in the park. This MIB complex here. They have that alien technology, I guess, but super cold inside these buildings. Not noticing any new merchandise in here. Maybe in this back room. Let's check it out. Don't know if it's new. I just haven't noticed it before. Weapon X. There's no price on these boxes. However, Storm, there is a price on this one. The Storm is $90. The Wolverine is $65. So I'm guessing maybe Weapon X the same. Or maybe it's less. The Deadpool is $60. Thanos is $65, but Thor is $60. Iron Man is also $60, and perhaps I should have been showing you the backside all along as there's no glare to deal with. And here's something I've never ever seen in my life. It's Iron Strange. Can anyone guess the price? I'll tell you, it's $800. Anyone else eagerly awaiting Halloween Horror Nights news? No? Just me? Seems like a light crowd day. The best way to test that theory is to go into Diagon Alley and check on the wait time for Gringotts, which is 25 minutes. A cool spot to hang out is Nocturne Alley, and I mean cool, as there's air conditioning in here. The entire alley is air conditioned. I shopped inside of Bergen & Berks for a bit. A bucket hat in there I almost pulled the trigger on, except it's not the yellow of my shirt. The words are more like in a gold versus a yellow, so I passed on the bucket hat. Into San Francisco, where we have Lombard's, which currently has a pass holder special, the Mussels Entree. It's also home to a special pass holder eating area, upstairs dining area, for a limited time through May 24th. Over here at Chez Alcatraz, well, the temporary Chez Alcatraz, I just met some viewers from Ohio, and they ordered the Chompsicle, the secret menu item. Hot day like today, it's gonna be refreshing. It's the Chompsicle. Ask for it by name. It's not on the menu. And now the update you've all been waiting for. In San Francisco, they've added a box. You know what? I think San Francisco might be the smallest area of the park. Behind those construction walls used to be Lou Wasserman, the statue, The rumor is they're going to move it over here to Central Park. I don't know about that. Let's take a wait and see attitude on that. I need to make a purchase inside of New York City. Let's go do it. And that purchase will be made from one of my favorite stores at Universal, the Film Vault. This will make a nice accessory for my e-bike. $15. The wait time for the Revenge of the Mummy roller coaster is... Ahaha, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have an express pass. No wait for me. Aha!
Prepare to forfeit your souls.
Well, that was super fun as always. There's a couple spots, 2 or 3 on that coaster that has some really good air time. You know, for a small little indoor coaster, some good air time. Thank you to the viewer who gave me that express pass this morning during my live stream. It came to good use, didn't it? I always refer to this mural as the Minions mural. That's not accurate. It's not just Minions. There's some Sing It, some Secret Life of Pets. It is an illumination mural. The letters even light up at night. Here is a Universal bum bag for $30. I'm not going to call it a fanny pack this time. I know my UK viewers kind of get a kick when I say fanny pack, so I'm not going to say fanny pack this time. I'll use their term bum bag instead of fanny pack. The very large gray and blue Universal backpack is $50. This is a big one. Having the bungee up front's kind of cool though. Looks like we're gonna leave the park for a quick food review today. Lunch today, or should I call it brunch today, will be at Twosomes. All right, I have my table up here on the 2nd floor. Pretty nice view. And I have the menu right here, but if I can find a link to the menu, I'll just leave that in the description box. I already know what I'm getting. I came here with a plan. And that plan is for French toast, but I have 3 options. French toast patty melt, French toast banana and hazelnut, and French toast country fresh. I have chosen the banana and hazelnut. Banana mascarpone filling, Nutella, bruleed bananas, Lyonnaise potatoes, $14.95. Wow, that was some decadent French toast. Decadent. It was phenomenal though. Though I am happy it had the potatoes with it. A little bit of savory to go with all the sweet of the French toast. Now it was banana and hazelnut, but I had about 3 bites that really gave me that Bananas Foster taste. The rest of it was purely chocolate. So if you are a chocolate lover, that is the French toast for you. I enjoyed it. Normally I'm not big on Nutella, but I loved every bite of it. They even had like a chocolate covered strawberry with it. But it was so sweet, so decadent, so delicious though. I really enjoyed it. And again, I did appreciate the potatoes to mix in a little bit of savory with that decadent French toast. I mean, just look at it on your screen right now. I will note there are some nuts in here too, which added a great taste, flavor, and texture to this French toast. I always find that a good place to end the video is at the end of the video. But is this the end?